Hello everyone, I'm Margaret and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on the Flying Star Feng Shui energies in your house for the month of April, which is the third month of the Water Rabbit year that runs from April 5 to May 5 of 2023. Now these are energies for the month, which means they're just temporary. So if you are actually working or sleeping in a room that does not have these good energies for the month, then try to find another room that you can use. Again, this is just a short-term measure and it's a temporary, and it will help especially if you're dealing with current health and financial issues. In each of these 9 grids that you see here on the slide, you will find 2 numbers. The big number indicates the annual star and the small number indicates the monthly star. Now you can use a reliable compass to determine your house facing and location and the different sectors. So as we move into April of 2023, we find the number 6 heaven star dominating the chart, which is actually good news because this month's flying star chart has very small wiggle room or middle ground. Lucky sectors are super lucky and the unlucky ones are super and extraordinarily unlucky, making it extremely important for you to get your feng shui right. With the number 6 flying into the center, joining the number 4, it forms the powerful sum of 10 formation. Now this brings everyone a fair share in tapping into new opportunities and getting things done. So make sure you take advantage of the auspicious energies of the completion luck. There will be, of course, sectors that will have negative energies, so we can use the beneficial ones more and then the areas of negative influences less. So let's briefly go through each sector's energy of the month in each of the sectors of your property and find out which are the luckiest and unluckiest sectors for this month of April. Now let's look at the southeast sector. The southeast sector has the number 3 and number 5 star, and it brings with it some sort of bad luck and violence and a warning of danger. So the arrival of the number 5 in the southeast sector suggests a challenging month for residents of southeast facing homes and southeast rooms. The sector gets afflicted by the negative energies of the number 5 Wu Wang, a bad luck star, bringing with it misfortune and financial challenges and an increase in conflict. It is not a good time for these residents to do too much in terms of financial investments, starting anything new, especially in business or projects, or basically anything that is really important. Problems related to the eyes are possible, and it is best to be aware and be safe of this. So again, there should not be any drilling, hacking, digging, or loud noises or any major renovation in this particular sector for this month. Now let's get on to the south sector. The south sector has the number 8 and number 1 stars, which brings in new opportunities. In the south, the number 1 victory star joins the prosperity star number 8 to form the super auspicious luck that helps with careers and business growth. Spend more time in this sector for this month, and those of you with bedrooms here can enjoy the prospect of new opportunities to make money as well. Imagine how the energies of each sector changes each month, from one that was really bad to one that gives new opportunities, right? So however, because of the conflicting elements in this particular sector this month, the combined energies can also indicate misunderstandings. So just to remember to be a bit more patient and understanding with everyone in the household to avoid fighting with each other. Now let's get on to the other sectors of the house, and let's look at the southwest sector, which has the number 1 and number 3 stars, which brings in all these energies that create conflict. So this sector is getting hit by the arrival of the quarrelsome, argumentative star, number 3, which brings stress and discord to the residents of a southwest facing homes and southwest rooms. Now this kind of energy can lead to misunderstandings, and that can also lead to breakups and destroy relationships or even friendships, right? used bright lights or fire energy to minimize or subdue the ill effects of the number 3. Now, be aware of this negative energy when you interact with your family members to ensure that you're not letting it get the better of you. What about the East sector? The East sector right now has, for this month, the number 2 and number 4 star, which has which creates some sort of inspiration and creative luck for people that uses these particular sectors. So with the positive energy of the number 4 flying to the East sector, literary creativity comes easily for those residing in this particular sector. So the number 4 makes this a favorable sector this month for students, as they can enjoy enhanced concentration and retention of knowledge in their studies. There are also possibilities of new discoveries for those in research and development. The auspicious energy of the number 4 helps with gaining new contracts and network that can come in handy in the future. So front door and bedroom in this particular location, when activated, can help improve with the networking luck. Now let's get on to the next sector. Here is the center, which has the number 4 and the number 6 flying star, and both of them combined actually gives you the sum of 10 and brings about completion luck. So the number 6 heaven star flies to join number 4 in the center, bringing excellent energies of new opportunities, windfalls, and recognition. Together, the 2 stars again form the sum of 10, which creates an abundance of completion luck. Now, if you have projects that you're just about trying to finish, maybe working from the center of your home can actually help you complete those projects. The energy removes obstacles and encourages swift conclusions to endeavors and activities or projects. So if you're looking for also someone to guide you in your career or other pursuits, this is a good month where everyone can benefit from the mental luck this combination brings. So the next sector that we have here is the West sector. You can see here that the number 6 and the number 8 stars combined gives you good fortune, a multiplication of good fortune. So this month, the West enjoys the combination star that brings all kinds of good luck, good energies with them, which is an excellent time for residents here to generate new wealth. There is a very good potential for real growth in business as well as career. So it's a good month to meet people when it comes to the romance department, when you're out there looking for the next someone, okay, or for looking for someone, okay. Now use this sector as your workroom to activate the good energies as well, okay. Now let's get on to the next sector, which is the Northeast sector, which has the flying stars number 7 and number 9. Now with the number 9 in the sector, it just magnifies the number 7's negative energy, so it magnifies the lost energy that the number 7 has. Now those with northeast main door or those living in this part of the home should be more careful with their finances, as there is an increased risk of money loss. So it's not a time to splurge or overspend, okay. The number 9 star in this sector magnifies the lost star's energy, making this sector more precarious than ever. So try to lessen the time you spend in this sector to minimize the effect of the negative energies. So what about the North sector? The North sector has the number 9 and 2 flying stars, which brings about illness and injuries. And with the number 9, it just gets all magnified, all doubled, right? The North gets afflicted by the illness star number 2. And because it is amplified by the number 9, it is extremely strong, and we must not take it lightly, okay? Those living in north-facing homes or residing in north sector bedrooms may experience lower level of energy the elderly or sickly or frail people should actually avoid sleeping in north located bedrooms this month. And of course, it is best if you have other spare rooms that you can use. It is best to just use another bedroom for now and lessen the use of this particular sector. Okay. What about the northwest? The northwest sector now has the number 5 and the number 7. So it brings about the danger in the northwest. The energies of the northwest are dangerous this month because of the lost star being in this particular sector, joining the annual 5 yellow, and it is not really that great. So it does best to avoid using this sector altogether if you can do so. And this combination elevates the potential for misfortune and betrayals. Now, if you have to use this particular sector, just make sure that you don't spend a lot of time in it, okay? So if your main door bedroom is located here, or you are the patriarch of your family, you should also put a hold on anything that has to do with some finances, such as investment, as money loss is indicated. So watch your finances carefully and prevent unnecessary outflows of cash or expenses this month. Okay? Now, let's summarize the energies for this particular month. Okay, the number 6 heaven star flies in to join the number 4 literary and scholastic star, which is good news. And it forms the sum of 10 in the center of the chart, so it's in the center of your home. The east, south, center, and west are the luckiest sectors this month, whereas the northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest 3 really need strong remedies, or they're pretty, unlucky for this particular month. The matriarch as well as the patriarch sectors are actually afflicted. So, severely, especially for the patriarch. And north-facing home must take extra precaution as all the 3 sectors, northeast, north, and northwest at the front, contain magnified, afflicted, or negative chi, negative energies. So April's flying star chart has a very small leeway, small middle ground. Lucky sectors are really extra lucky, and the unlucky ones are extra unlucky. So it's important that we get our Feng Shui right, okay? The good news is that the chart is dominated by the heaven star number 6. And combined with number 4 in the center, it forms a powerful sum of 10. Now this brings everyone their fair share of getting new opportunities and completion luck. So just make sure you take advantage of all these auspicious energies. The east and west is the lucky axis for the month, suggesting that homes and buildings oriented this way enjoys good fortune, especially in areas of making money and friends. So the east plays host to the relationship star, while the west welcomes the wealth or prosperity star. So we also have the victory star flying to the south. So make use of these good sectors of your living space as much as possible. Use them to solve existing problems, whether they concern relationships, health, or money matters. And then, of course, the dangerous sectors this month are the southeast and northwest, as they are visited by the 5 yellow and the lost star number 7. So the northeast is afflicted by the lost star and magnified, while the southwest has a quarrelsome star. Now, using less of these afflicted sectors will help, definitely. So if you have to use this particular sectors with the negative energies, then use the remedies or avoid and minimize its negative energies. That is, for example, if you have a living room here and you have no choice but to use it, then try not to play very loud music in this particular room for this month. So by keeping the area quiet, you've actually successfully manipulated the effect of the negative energies. Okay. And just a little bit heads up, of course, you know that the annual afflictions of the year 2023 are still in this particular sectors. In the West, we have the three killings. The East, we have the Grand Duke. And the West, we have the Sweepo. For further explanation of this, you can check on my previous monthly forecast, which I think I will have expounded a little bit more on these three sectors and what to do about them. Okay, now I won't go into further details here. Okay, so anyway, so there you have it, folks, the energies in the different sectors of your home for the month of April 2023. It is good that we can determine the flight of these stars, so it can help us take the necessary precautions of remedying or avoiding or enhancing or activating, and to maximize the positive energy and minimize the negative energies as well. So if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me, and see you in my next video.